Hello, dear students. Namaste. How are you? Good. I would like to welcome to the English class of grade 6. If this is time to come closer to your television set with your textbook, exercise book, pen or pencil and other related things. Are you ready, dear students? Good. So, before I begin the class, let us have some recap on what we did in our last class. Is that okay? Good. So, in our last class, we did reading text, right? And what is the topic? Right. It was Sakela Silli, one of the favorite festival, one of the greatest festival of Kirat people. Okay? And we observed this picture last time. Okay, we can find many Rai people there. They're celebrating, right? They're dancing, singing. And one of the important thing about this festival is about this, look at those instruments, right? Dhol and jhamta, okay? The Rai people use them in their celebrations, right? And in the middle of their celebration, you can find a tree, and we did one more picture over there. All right, here people performing their ritual. All right, so what is that at the center? Yes, you remember, that's good. That's Sakela Than, right? That's where they worship their god, and they're putting one tree over there, and their musical instrument, okay, they're worshiping. And okay, this tree, that was representation of the nature. So Rai people were very much close to nature. And you know one thing, like there is somebody there performing their ritual or performing their puja. Who was that person? Good, Nakshu, right? So Nakshu is the main Purehit, let's say, all right, okay, of the Rai people, and he's performing puja here, all right, okay. And we also did some comprehension task, like, you know, Ubholi. Okay, there are some technical words that Ubholi, okay, that's what was the Ubholi. That's a festival of Kirat community. And you have next Nakshu, okay, who is Nakshu? The main priest, right? And we also did discuss on Silimangpa and Silimangma. Do you remember? Good. Silimangpa. Who's the Silimangpa? The male leader, okay, during their dance, okay, when they perform their dance, you know, there is a male leader, okay, leading all the male people, and there is a leader, woman leader, Silimangma, all right, okay, who is leading all the women. So the female leader. And you have also another word here, dhol, all right. So what is that dhol? That dhol is, of course, a musical instrument of Rai people. And you have another mundum. Okay, what is mundum, dear students? Do you remember? Good. That's a holy book, right? About Rai people or Kirat people. And you have Sakela Than, yeah? You saw a picture as well. So that's a sacred place where they perform their ritual. Okay, so now, dear students, let me welcome to today's class. So today we are going to discuss on writing, all right? So before we go for the task, so let me show you some pictures, and let me make a guess. Can you see a picture there? Okay, what can you see there? Yeah, there is a girl, right? And what is she doing? She's blowing balloon, right? And what about next picture? Okay, you can see a man there, right? Of course, so woman is also there, but there's a man. What is the man doing? The man is dancing. When do you dance, dear students? You dance when you are happy, right? So I think, okay, a kind of celebration is going on there, right? A balloon is there, okay, there's a dance. Okay, getting up early in the morning perhaps. And oh yes, what can you see in the fourth picture? Okay, there's a girl, okay, she's, you know, joyfully very happy, okay, she seems very happy. Why do you think she's very happy? Because yes, you're right, okay, she has plenty of gifts in her room, you see, She has received so many gifts. So, dear students, can you guess what we're going to discuss today? Good. And okay, and then there's a surprise for you again. One more picture. What can you see here? Oh yes, I think you can easily guess now. There are so many candles. Okay, they're lit. Okay, and you have also a birthday cake over there. I think now you can guess, dear students, what we are going to do. Okay, so we are going to talk about a birthday celebration. And dear students, what we do when we celebrate our birthday, all right? Okay, those pictures might help you, give you a kind of mind map. And furthermore, we're gonna have a look. We're gonna watch a video here. Okay, so you want me to play the video? All right. So it will give you more ideas on how we celebrate birthday. All right. Okay. So here you go, your video. Yes, dear students. So there was a picture, right? Sorry, there was a video you just watched. So what is the video about? Yes, that was all about birthday celebration. So dear students, now so we're going to do a first writing task, that is, how did you celebrate your birthday? All right. Okay, can you read the question, please? How did you celebrate your birthday? Okay, this is the first task that we're going to do. All right, dear students. Okay, so please, okay, think for a while and try to recall one of the memory, okay, one of the latest birthday that you have celebrated. Okay, did you close your eyes and did you think for a while? Okay, that's good. I think, okay, that celebration should have come in your mind, and we are going to write on that today. Okay, how did you celebrate your birthday? And before we write that, we're going to have a brainstorm. Okay, before we write how did we celebrate birthday, what we're going to do, we're going to brainstorm. Okay, so what is brainstorming? Brainstorming is all about gathering ideas, right? Before we write, we should have ideas. So brainstorming is one of the best way to gather ideas. So how do you gather ideas? So I think you, the students, you are with your a pen and exercise book with you. Okay, so we're going to brainstorm for a while. Is that all right? So okay, let me give you some ideas on how to brainstorm. So for that, you're going to write a topic somewhere in the middle here. All right. So okay, you're making a circle here, and you're making, and put your topic over there, like how did you celebrate your what? Last birthday. How did you celebrate your last birthday? Okay, that is what the topic or birthday celebration. And what you do is, okay, you try to think, you try to recall on that, and you try to gather as many ideas as you can, don't bother about spelling errors, don't bother about grammatical errors or anything else. All right, so your job is just to bring so many ideas here. All right, okay, think for a while, and okay, you write as many ideas as you have. Is that okay? Good. Yeah, sure. Yes, come on. Yes, and you can share me. Yeah, what did you do? Okay, when there was a birthday, what did you? Oh yes, you got up early. All right. So what did you do? You got up early. Okay, got up early. That might be one idea. What else you did? Oh, you took a bath. Okay, you took a bath. That's good. You took a bath. Sorry. All right. You took a bath. Right. Okay, you took a bath. What else you did? Oh yes, you went to temple. All right, you went to temple. You went to temple, right? Okay, because in your birthday celebration you might need lots of blessings. Oh yes, you received what? What did you receive? You received what? Okay, phone calls. Received phone calls, right? Okay, calls, yes, you received so many phone calls, like wishing the greetings, right? Okay, so this is how you go now. Let me take you to the slides, so it will be more easier for you. This is how I'm just giving you the ideas on how to generate ideas on a particular topic. Is that okay? This is the way you do. All right, okay, so I brought a slides for you over here. Okay, got up early. Okay, that might be your one of the ideas. What may be the next? Oh yes, you prayed the God, of course. What else? Went to temple. What more you do? You put on new clothes. Perhaps on your special day you put on new clothes. We brought birthday cakes and candles. So dear students, you try to write, when we write about past events, we're going to use past form of the verb. So brought birthday cakes and candles. What more you did? Oh, you greeted your parents, right? Because you received, you want blessings from them, okay, from your elders. So you greeted your parents. What else? You received blessings from your elders and relatives. Of course, you received calls and messages of birthday wishes, organized party perhaps, just to celebrate, just to mark your special day. Okay, you took a bath. All right, so yes, this is how you first gather ideas on the topic, and later on it will make you easier to write. So let us go one more time. The arrows will be showing the points, the information that you gather. Took a bath. What else? Can you read for me, please? Good. Brought birthday cakes and candles. What else? You put on new clothes. Went to temple. What else? You got up early in the morning. Yes. Can you read for me, please? Received calls and messages of birthday wishes from your friends. Greeted your parents. Organized party. Okay, or you received blessings. This is how you can add more information on that. Okay, this will just no, there is a kind of writing block, and this kind of activities will unblock that writing, and then this is how you can gather your information first. And then what you do next. Now how you do now, we'll try to gather the information, related informations, and we'll try to create a paragraph now. So here I have put for you here a sample paragraph, a model paragraph. So this is how you can write on that. Dear students, okay, please, you have to be very careful that you're going to use what? Past form of the verb. All right, so you can read for me. I got off early in the morning at 5 a.m. This is how I celebrated my birthday. I had a bath. I put on my new clothes. Try to be very simple, right? Okay, short and simple. It is not necessary to bring very standard words or jargons. Okay, I went to the temple. What you did next? Okay, I prayed to God, and from the temple I come back home. You try to make a sequence of the events, of the activities that you do from the beginning to the recent one, right? Okay, I greeted my parents and received blessings from them. I ate breakfast. Meanwhile, I started getting calls and messages of birthday wishes of my friends and relatives. After a while, some of my close friends came to my home. We made a plan to spend the day. Then we went out. Okay, then what happened then? When look at the sequence here. All right, what happened then? First we went to a restaurant, right? We had lunch there. Then we went to a park. We had so much fun there. Then we came back home. in the evening then, what happened? My family and friends organized a surprise party for me. They had decorated the room. They had brought a nice and big cake. They lighted the candles and sang happy birthday song. Okay, you might have sung for many times. I blew out the candles. I cut the cake. I received so many gifts and blessings. Everyone danced with the music. Then we all had dinner. Then all the guests left. After that, I opened all the gifts. I became very happy. Finally, I went to bed and slept. It was a great birthday. Dear students, this is how now we can write on how we celebrated my last birthday, dear students. So I hope you can make your similar, you might have a similar celebration. So dear students, you try to write on your, this is just for a model, you can have your own writing. Is that okay, dear students? Good. Now, dear students, this is time to go for task 2. Okay, writing task B. Can you read the instruction for me? Good. Write a short story using the following outline. Okay, clues or outline are given. Suggest a suitable title too. We're going to put a title as well. So before I take you to this writing task, again, let us make you familiar on the topic. And first of all, let me show you some pictures here. What can you see in the picture? Oh yes, I think there is an old man, right? Like, I think he's trying to speak something before he dies, isn't it? Okay, you can see over there. All right, what happened then? Okay, oh yes, what can you see in the next picture? Okay, is there maybe in his last hour, and I think we can see 3 people, perhaps they are his 3 sons, maybe. What can you see there? Oh yes, you're right, that's a bundle of stick. What about next? Just a single stick, right? Dear students, can you guess now what we're going to do? Yes, we're going to write a story. Okay, and these are the clues given, okay, in our book, textbook. Can you read for me? Yes. An old man, okay, because the story is all about imagination, so you just have to think, okay? An old man, okay? Old man. The character. 3 sons. Okay, so how many characters? 1 character is an old man and 3 sons. And when we write a story, try to give setting, time and space. What time, what space, and especially when we write a story, we begin. Okay, we'll talk later on. Don't worry. But we begin like once upon a time or long, long ago. All right. Okay, about to die. Yes. Next, please. Call his son to give advice. Next, please. Asks to bring sticks. Gives them sticks. Asks the eldest son to break. The first one. Unable to break. Okay. The eldest son is not able to break. And what did the old man do, you think? Okay, asks another son to break. Unable to break. Asks another son to break, the youngest one. Unable to break. Old man asks to work together and try once, right? Because when individually they are not able to break, perhaps. And then the old man told, okay, come on, all of you come together, give a try. Oh my God. Okay, when they came together and they were able to easily break it. And moral unity is strength. So these are the clues, dear students, right? So was there first for old man was there, right? Okay, once again, please try to recall the old man, 3 sons. All right, try to put the sequence in sequence, okay? About to die. Who was about to die? An old man, you're right. Who had 3 sons? Old man had 3 sons. calls his sons to give advice. Who called his sons? Yes, an old man called his sons to give advice. Asked to bring sticks. Sticks, you know sticks, right? Who asked to bring sticks? An old man. Yes, you're right. Okay. Gives them sticks. Who gives them sticks? Old man? Yes. Asks the eldest son to break. Did the elder son break the stick? No. Why? Yes, you're right, because he tried, okay, on his own, all right? Asks another son to break, okay? The second one, come here and you break it. Was he able to break? No, again, not, unable to break. Asks another son to break, unable to break. Old man asked to work together and try once. What did the old man do then? All of you three come, okay? You put your joint effort and you try to break. Were they able to break? They easily broke the stick. And what is the moral lesson then? Unity is strength. That's good, dear students. So these are the clues. So on the basis of these clues, now we are going to develop a readable story. Is that okay, dear students? Okay. So before we write, let me tell you some basics on story writing. It will make you easier. Is that okay? Good. When you write a story, all right, story writing, okay, there are some of the points that we have to be very careful. Okay, we have to be very careful. Okay, what are they? Yes, setting. You try to setting. So what is setting? Yes, what time the events happen and what place. Place and time. Okay, technically it's called spatio-temporal, right? Place and time. What place? You try to remember the place and try to remember the time, right? Especially in story writing, we do long ago. We begin with the phrase like long ago or once upon a time, okay? And place, okay, maybe a village or maybe a dense forest, maybe a town or maybe a rural space, okay? And the next thing is what? You have to be very careful with the characters, okay? Characters. Who are the characters? Okay, you have to identify the characters, all right? Okay, and there are the protagonist or antagonistic for what kind of forces? I mean, are they with a positive attitudes? Okay, and if the characters are with positive vibes, and we call them protagonist, all right? Protagonist. And if the characters are with negative forces, then call it antagonist. Anyway, characters that, okay, people taking part in the story. And what is the next thing is very important? Plot. All right, next thing is very important. Plot. That plot is what? The sequence of events. The sequence of events. The sequence of events. This is very important. This is very important. Sequence means what happened first and what happened after that and what happened after that. Okay, these all the happenings, okay, all the past happenings are to be put into order. Okay, whenever you are putting that into an order, that very order is what we call plot, or you can also tell it a story. All right, you can also tell it a story. And of course, when we talk about story, it's giving a kind of lesson. All right, it's giving a kind of moral lessons. That is what we call moral lessons, or and technically you can call it theme. All right, so technically you can call it theme or moral lesson. Okay, so basically, okay, we'll be putting our focus on these 4 characters. All right, we'll be looking at the setting, right? What time those events or happen and what place they happen. and we're looking at the characters who are acting there, all right, and we'll be looking at the plot. What is the plot again? The sequence of events that happen. Okay, first this, for example, once upon a time there lived an old man. Okay, he was very sick. You see, when you put those events in sequence, that is what we call plot, and that's very important. And again, next is, of course, what is the moral lesson? What is the theme? Okay, that the story carries. It will, and we can okay, this special message we can implement in our life so that we can bring some changes, and that is what happened. So these are the technical parts. Now we'll be watching a video about the story and we'll write again. Don't worry. All right? Okay, good. So setting, characters, plot, and theme, please. This is just for your kind informations. All right. Dear students, now let's go to a story. Okay, we'll watch the video.
An old man and his 3 sons. An old man lived in a small village. He had 3 sons, but they did not love one another. They always quarreled with each other. This made him very unhappy. After some days, the old man fell sick. He called to his sons and said to stay united, but they did not listen to him. One day he decided to teach a lesson to his sons. He called all of them to bring a bundle of sticks. He asked to his elder son to break it. He tried, but he failed. Next, the second son came and tried. He too failed. At last the younger son came and tried to break it, but he also failed. When they all are failed, the old man gave one stick to each of his sons and said, try to break your sticks. They could break it easily. Then the old man said them, my dear sons, now you know the value of unity. You cannot break the bundle of sticks, but you can break when they are separated. Similarly, if you stay together without quarreling, nobody can do harm to you easily. 3 sons understood the power of unity and promised their father they would live together in peace and happiness. Moral: unity is strength.
Yes, dear students, you have gone through a video. Okay, how did you find? That's interesting, isn't it? Okay, so on the basis of that video, I think you got a kind of mind map, and there are some clues given for us, and it's giving you a kind of ideas on the plot of the story now. So shall we write a story now? Yes, let's write a story. All right, let's give it a try, and we'll write together. All right, you also write, and we'll be writing together. Don't worry. All right. So technically, when we are writing a story, okay, there are parts. There are parts. First of all, we will have, this is for a topic. All right. Okay, we'll write topic here. Don't forget to give a topic at the end of the class, end of the writing. And then okay, a kind of we'll put some margin over here. That's why it looks very beautiful. And somewhere we'll begin our story here. Okay, we'll be writing a story, and finally we'll be giving a message or moral lessons. Okay, this is how generally happens in a story writing. Topic, and your writing is there, and a moral lesson. Moral lesson. Okay, or the theme, the thematic part, the key message, okay, that you get from the story. Okay, and you write this one, and in this one you can have your, you can write in ABC. Okay, you can have your introductory part, or you can have your body, and you can have your conclusion is of course a moral lesson. So, and when we are writing the body again, okay, we will try to write a beginning, and we'll be looking at these igniting forces and all what happened then. The story, our writing should be able to create a kind of curiosity, and once it will reach to the climax and the following action, and it's a kind of conclusion. This is what okay, happens in story writing. Okay, that is what we'll practice. The beginning, there is some forces, igniting forces that will create conflict, problems, and we'll try to solve that problems. That's why there is rising action, and then there is certain point where the problem is solved, resolved, and then there is falling action, and then there is conclusion. This is how a paragraph writing here. So don't forget to keep topic and more relations, dear students. So you have the clues, dear students. Now shall we write? Okay, yes. How do we begin? All right, so how do we begin story? Yes, you're right. So come on. Once upon a time. Okay, are you ready with your exercise book? Yes. So let's give, okay, put a space. You can give title in the beginning. At the same time, you can give title at the end. Okay, whenever you have finished your writing, and you can bring your title. So how do you begin your story? Good. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. All right. Once upon a time, comma. All right. This is what I'm just giving you a kind of ideas. They lived. Once upon a time, they lived. They lived. They lived an old man. Old man. Come on. Once upon a time, there lived an old man. Where? Where? In a village. In a village. In a village. In a village. Right? When? Once upon a time. That's time. All right? Where? In a village. Place, space. So, how many sons he had? Okay, he had, and how was his health condition? You can imagine, think, and put his health condition. Okay, he was very what? He was very sick. He was very sick. Okay, he was not healthy. He was very sick. And how many sons he had? Okay, you can imagine. Okay, and you can even go back to the clues. Okay, how many sons? Okay, he had 3 sons. He had 3 sons. How many sons? 3 sons. He had 3 sons. And now, what was the problem there? What is the problem with the old man? You can think, imagine. Oh yes, the problem with the old man was that those 3 men, these 3 sons were not working in unity. All right? Okay? They always quarreled each other. Okay? They always quarreled each other, right? They always quarreled each other. And what did the old man think? One day he thought an idea. Okay, this is how you can, grow the sequence. All right. Okay, so let me show you a model writing that will make you easier to write. Okay, dear students, good. All right, now let me take your moral writing. This is how I'm just trying my best to give you an idea how to write. So, once upon a time, there lived an old man in a village. He had 3 sons. One day, the old man became very ill. He felt that he was about to die, so he called his sons to give an important advice. He asked them to bring a bundle of sticks. He gave them sticks one after another. First, he asked the eldest son to break those sticks, but he was unable to break them. Then the old man asked his next son to break them, but he too was unable to break the bundle all at once. Then again, the old man gave the sticks to his third son, the youngest one, and asked him to break the bundle of sticks all at once. Were they able to break? No. Like his brothers, he also couldn't break them. Then what happened? He asked all of them to work together and break the bundle. They easily broke the bundle. So what is the moral? The moral of the story is unity is strength. That's what, dear students, when you write a story, please don't forget. And what is the title? A Father's Advice. Don't forget the title. Don't forget to a moral message, and of course a story. Right. So we have almost come to the end of today's class. So okay, what we can do is, the story is all about imagination. Okay, you also can imagine in some other ways, and you can rewrite the story. Okay, try to recall and try to be creative and try to critically think on this, and you try to rewrite the story on your own. Is it possible in story? Is that okay? Dear students, thank you so much for today. If you have any queries, you can put your teachers. Hope you enjoyed today's class. Thank you very much. Namaste and bye-bye.